Hello, hello? Hello, hello, hello? Quick, look at me doing people stare. Look at me. Look at me. Sorry. Hold on. Uh, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Fixed it. Yeah, it was people stare. Is it called people stare? It's called just stare. No? This email called just stare? Do I have... What if I do... I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to spell stare. Stare? Nope. I didn't know how to use emotes. What if I spell pog? Pog is not spelled pog. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Fuck me, yes. Uh, hi stream. Oh my god, let me... Do I want to turn on the music or do I want to show you something first? I'm really, really tired and really sick. Even though I'm not sick physically or mentally or anyhow else. I kinda hated streaming for a second here, and I needed to nurse myself back to being okay with it. I don't know why. It happened just like before the stream. That's why I'm late. Actually, I was ready for 20 minutes and I was just staring at myself, staring at videos. I was reacting at myself, reacting at videos. I'm really sick of this. I don't know. Maybe I'm really sick of umineko. Maybe I'm really sick of not being able to stream where I want to. Maybe I'm really sick of streaming for just like hour and a half a day and not being able to stream for like 2 or 3 days in a row after this. Like, all of this makes me annoyed as hell. Can you hear me? You can. Okay. I wish I could like rush umineko because reading this for a time being does not bring me joy. But if I could stream like 5 hours a day, and I would already finish this game probably, right? Do you think so? I don't actually. But maybe I would. 60 hours. If I stream 5 hours a day, it would be 11 streams. A half of what I already stream. Yeah, I would finish it. For sure. If it was 23rd stream over 5 hour streams, I would finish it long time ago. No, I would finish it like 2 or 3 streams ago. But it's not. It's not. It's the streams where I stream for like 2 hours and then go fucking do some real life shit. It makes me so mad. I just wanna I just wanna spend time doing stuff I like. And I don't have any time to spare for this. This is annoying. Really annoying. Okay. Today, something bad happened. I mean, not that bad. I'm working at customer service and I'm managing some services, SMM, social media, skip it. Why I open Audacity? I'm managing some, let's say bakery. I'm managing bakeries, social media, and some person, sent me a video how they found a fucking worm inside of a bun from that bakery. And this video made me feel so fucking sick. I couldn't look at it. It made me so sick, which is so weird. Why? It's not that bad. Oh my god. I wanna fucking gag. Because I just thinking about it, Jesus Christ, it made me so sick. And I thought, holy fucking shit, why the fuck am I supposed to look at this? I don't know. Oh, it's... Oh. Okay, I should not talk about it. This literally makes me physically sick. I wanna physically gag because of this. Ew. Ew. Okay, there was this video and it made me really sick, and I was really upset because I need to look at shit like this at the place that I work. Oh, ew. Ew. Oh, I also have a little thing to show you. It's kind of dumb, but remember how a couple of streams ago? I mean, nobody's here, so why am I doing this? You know, you should talk like this because you're a streamer and not because somebody's watching you, okay? Oh, holy fuck. What is the sounds outside? Again. A couple of streams ago, I was talking about this sample from a song from TikTok that was from Kingdom Hearts that I found out. So today, I actually find out another one accidentally, but that one is kinda weird. The type of music that you're gonna play right now is kinda weird music. Okay, it's from Lauren Bosfield album Salesforce and a song called Hazel, and the opening for the songs has fucking Goofy from Kingdom Hearts sample in it. That's it. That's the story. I just thought because I did it last time, Kingdom Hearts samples and music just following me around, so I've got to share it on stream again. I actually have anime music and a cutscene from Kingdom Hearts in here in ABS ready to go, but do I want to actually show it to you? Like Lauren Boswell music is like hardcore breakcore. It's not. I like it, but it's not for like casual everyday use, everyday listen. We're gonna listen to it like only for the beginning where Goofy quote is, and then we're gonna watch Kingdom Hearts thingy real quick, and we're gonna end with this. I don't know, I don't feel that confident about it anymore to show it on stream. Like, be careful, it's a breakcore. I feel like I did sound before, I fixed sound, it's not gonna be loud, but it's a breakcore, and it's not really pleasant if you're not ready for it. I don't know, I just don't wanna make anyone make this weird or shit. Because I'm an autistic person, and as a fucking dumb autistic bitch as I am, one time I made my ex listen to some insane music that they didn't like, but they couldn't say no to me because we were dating and they were nice. And they had no spine to tell no to me. And I was making them listen to how's the band called? To Death Grips. They was so upset. As I later realized, they was so upset they really didn't like it, but they didn't tell anything to me because it was autistically obsessed with Death Grips. So it's a situation like this. We're gonna listen only for beginning. Okay, I'm pulling out. Listen to this. Listen.
Face the hurt that you carry inside. Face the hurt.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Face the hurt that you carry inside. The Little Kingdom Hearts word. I have cuts in here. Do we want to watch it? Here's Twilight Town. It's from Kingdom Hearts 3. It actually consists. Spoilers for Kingdom Hearts.
We forgot to fill Master Yen Sid
But
in on what
do we
happened.
give a fuck?
Should
It's
we
Kingdom
go back?
Hearts. Typical Sora.
You mean about Maleficent and Zigbar?
We need to watch it for like a minute.
No.
Am
The
I
others
okay
have
with
already
doing
got
this?
enough on their plates as it is.
Oh no, just
Why
a
go
minute. It's
stressing
fine.
them out?
We're gonna watch it.
The three of us know how to handle a couple of old adversaries.
God,
right?
so it looks so ugly here.
But doesn't that
It's
thing
not the
Pete
best
said
Sora model.
bother you?
Come on, we're talking about Pete. That means it's probably no big deal.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, cool! The trams are still here!
Damn, Twilight Town glow up.
Feels like it.
Maybe you're feeling what Roxas feels because he misses home.
Actually, I ran into Roxas in the sleeping world.
Spoilers?
It was like seeing into his heart for the first time.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. It was a test to see if your data version was ready to face the hurt that you carry inside.
Here? Did you hear it?
Was I ready?
Was I ready?
I do know hurt.
I do know hurt. Fucking hell, why would they make Sora say this? Okay, let's listen to Lauren Boswell's track once more, and we're gonna end this bit. Sorry.
Face the hurt that you carry inside.
Why would she put it here? Insane. Okay. It's actually the heaviest song in the album. It's not that bad. I really like Lauren Boswell. I really like type of music that she makes. Even though I can listen to it casually, as I said before, but sometimes when I'm in the mood, I love to listen to her album. But to be fair, I like previous album more than this one. What's the name of previous album? I don't remember. The purple one. I like purple one more than this one. But I didn't finish listening to this one. And some of the songs grow on me that I listen to. Because, you know, you add them to your playlist and then you just put on your playlist when you do chores and like listen to all the music that you added in recent times. And there was a couple of songs from this album and I was like, yeah, it's not that bad as I thought about it. Okay, this is it. I'm sorry. Okay, it did bring me a little bit of joy. I don't feel that much worse as I feel before. Holy fuck, umineko is so loud! Place the hurt that you carry inside. Can you imagine fucking Goofy saying this? This is peak Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts obsessed bunny girl. Actually, I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 in my free time. Because I never finished it before, and now I'm kind of on a... Oh, and it was... I really wanted to play a game, and it was... And Kingdom Hearts collection from Epic Games Store is like 5 games for 50 gigabytes memory, and I was like, holy shit, it's such a good deal. Such a good deal. Oh, and I didn't have memory then, but I have memory to install Kingdom Hearts and play Kingdom Hearts, so I started playing Kingdom Hearts. But now that I upload all my stream VODs on YouTube, actually, did I tell about it on stream? I uploaded a lot of my VODs on YouTube, but I put them on timer, so they gonna go like one VOD at a time. And I don't have a link yet. I should work on it. I should make my stream overview, my stream... how to say it? My stream description better and put all the links on other social media here, which I'm gonna do till the end of this month. This is a goal. Goal for this month is to finish my 3D model and do a lot of art, open Twitter, make... Uh-oh. Sorry. Oh, now I need to put my phone on the charge. Freak. Are we gonna play umineko today? I said play. Hold on a second. I need to... Let me mute actually. Let me mute and stop myself for a second. Just hang in here. Oh, hold on. Let me hear the sound of your heartbeat on my toes. No. Sorry. Oh, umineko, are we ready for this? What was I doing last time? They were solving Beatrice's epitaph. Okay, I'm really sick of umineko. Jesus Christ, we need to finish this shit till the end of the year. Do we have some more holidays so I could do some variety? You know what game I want to play? Backpack Battles. Huh. Fuck umineko, let's play Backpack Battles? No, we're not gonna do it. We committed! We're gonna finish every game that we started on Slim, even though I did drop one game for all my streaming career. Career, she said. Ew. Am I too close to the mic? Maybe I am. You know what else happened? I forgot. I paid the debt that I was in, which is amazing. Which is amazing. I was paying it. I was working for free for like 6 months to pay it. Which is actually a great opportunity. Because a lot of people probably could not just spend all their money that they get from work to pay their debt. But I could, and I got an iPad from this, and now I can draw a lot more than I used to draw before, which is amazing, and I do not regret this decision. But I paid my debt, which is really cool. I'm really proud of myself. Oh, and now I'm gonna have money. I'm gonna have money that I get from work, which I wanna spend to buy a new mic. Actually, I feel like this mic sucks. I mean, it's not bad, and I buy it from AliExpress a long time ago, maybe like 2 years ago or something. Or did I? Was it 2 years ago? It was at a time when buying stuff from AliExpress was accessible, but now in the area that I live, I can't do it, which is kind of funny. Whatever. Let's play the game. I'm sorry about talking about nothing today in the beginning. I talk for like 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. It wouldn't be that of a bummer if I didn't fucking was late again today. I'm also starving. Oh, they're starving. Okay. I'll bet those brats above are starving too. But I doubt there's enough for 18 people here, and for 3 meals. You're right here. It'd be more fun for tomorrow. It'd be better if we took a trip back to the mansion and fished around for some canned food or something in the kitchen. There is nothing more than crackers and snacks, but if that is alright, I can prepare them. But with this many people, there might not be any left for lunch. That will be fine for now. Sorry, but would you prepare for us? Uh-huh. It looked like the man had been taken over with an appetite that stopped all thoughts. The atmosphere grew more peaceful, and the epitaph investigation meeting broke up for the time being. But Eva kept staring at the paper the epitaph was written on, like she was going to burn a hole through it. The word game was nothing more than my theory. There's a chance that I was mistaken. Eva-san, don't take it too seriously, okay? Thank you. This is something I decided to do myself. Would you mind leaving me alone? Eva spoke coldly. Kiri didn't look bothered here. Kiri didn't bother her anymore and went to help Natsuki prepare breakfast. Nesan, shouldn't we also help prepare breakfast? Yeah, fuck you! You were gonna say, I'm not a woman, I'm a machine that solves riddles? Then you go help. I'm busy solving this. Sorry. Then I'll go help. Come on. I like this. Huh? So the Shinomiya family inheritance will be given to the person who solved this epitaph. You seem to have given up from the beginning as though it has nothing to do with you. But if you could solve it, even you have the opportunity to inherit the family headship. This is a chance to steal everything from Nissan. Why aren't you seriously trying to solve it for once in a lifetime chance? Rosa hung her head, troubled over how she should answer. She regretted for the first time in a while carelessly speaking to her sister while she was in a bad mood. If you've noticed anything, say so. Even though Kiri-san and I were seriously reasoning, you just kept nodding your head, didn't you? Come on! Isn't there anything you've noticed? Come on! Uh, um, isn't this strange? Strange? What is? This word, Golden Land. The word Golden Land comes up several times. So what? Did you get some keywords by spitting up the characters in Golden Land? That's not it. Look, isn't just the 10th Twilight strange? Huh? 8, 7, 9 times. Ah, I have no idea what they're talking about. Even though, fuck you! Even though they all written in the Golden Land on Ogonkyo. If it was written in Kana, I would have easier time to read it. I'm sorry. For some reason, this one place has the home of the gold. Oh! Really? Huh. Ogon no Sato. The characters are the same, but the meaning is different. He explicitly mixed in character no, changing the phrasing. It vaguely bugged me as it's only said differently here. It's not like it means anything. This is father we're talking about. It could just be a coincidental change in how he said the word. Ooh, no way, no way. Beatrice loves to do this shit. This for sure means something. Unfortunately, I don't have Japanese text in front of me, nor capacity to read Japanese that well to make sense of any of this. Boring! Oh? What is boring? Boring! Well now, I don't have the foggiest idea that the child is grumbling about. She's probably dissatisfied that you gave Butler some various hints, madam. Nope. I'm not dissatisfied about that. I'm actually more satisfied now that that worthless Butler has finally reached the level where he can go along with me. Hahaha. Was I a little too friendly with Butler-kun? Maybe it would be better if the old people went away and left everything to the young kids. And Virgilia Renov giggled and cackled. New sprite, really cute. I love his sleeves. Beatrice's irritation meter finally reached its limit. Ah, both of you joining forces and laughing at me. Renov, hide yourself for a while. Go away! Certainly. Then I will rest for a while. Renov bowed his head, still laughing, and hit himself. After that, all that remained was a figure of Beatrice, who was grumpy and irritated, and Virgilia, who was coolly enjoying her tea. When you said there are no more than 18 people on this island, you actually cornered yourself. I thought so. I thought it might be a little too easy, but I guess it really was. If you had led him farther astray beforehand, things might have been different. But it really was a futile trump card. You stirred him up instead. In addition to his victory condition of denying the witch, Butler had held onto a different victory condition since he had wanted to explain things without suspecting any of the 18. Hadn't he been at the weakest when he was being tossed about by these two opposing goals? However, Beatrice had used her red carelessly and had proclaimed that there is no more than 18 people. Because of that, Butler had been forced to suspect one of the 18, and he had finally begun to build up the readiness that he needed to accept it. That's good. I actually thought they're gonna go with Butler being, like, super naive about this. I like that this is happening. It's a good part. Butler was stubborn, but because of that, when he was stuck where he was fragile, wasn't Fissurus would crack all over him like breaking china. What? China? China? Whatever. That itself should have been his greatest weak point. Maybe I got a bit too careless after my overwhelming victory last time. Yeah, you were too careless. The last game was a difficult one for Butler-kun, but it seems this game will prove a difficult one for you. The broken vase will definitely never return to its original form, so it would be more constructive to think of a next move rather than regretfully picking up the pieces. But now, what Butler has all the right ideas in his head? How should I plot against him? Your troubled face is even better treat than a rose cookie. You at Butler and even Renault keep treating me like snatches, like a snug, even though I'm not sweet at all. With a shameful childlike face that she would never have shown in front of Butler, yet she rolled her head around on top of the table. Master, at least a hint. Huh? What kind of hint? If you know skillful moves that will make Butler speechless, I'll make him want to accept me. I won't ask you to say it outright, so, even with just a hint. I can't. I'm acting as Butler-kun's ally right now, so I cannot teach you something that will give up your advantage. You don't need to be so strict. Your discipline is trouble. I believe you harshly boasted that you had surpassed your master, correct? Please, like an old person you are, and give me just a bit of your cunning wisdom. Please. It's mean if you don't only help Butler. She's a child, I love her. My, you're such a spoiled child. But it's true that I may have given Butler-kun a few too many hints. It did serve as a scolding for you, but perhaps it's a little too much support for a fair game. You see? Please, master, at least just a hint to help me out. Just a hint. Think about what it means by yourself, alright? Yeah. I'll think about it by myself, so please give me one that's leave Butler down in the dumps, master. Master? It was truly shameful how she behaved when Butler wasn't around, even though she acted utterly like the great witch in front of him. Virgilia silently made it under her breath that Beato never seemed to grow up. Then, just a hint. Do you know of Aesop's fable, The North Wind and the Sun? We read it before in stream, right? I forgot it already. What was that about? Of course. It's a story about how the North Wind and the Sun challenge each other to steal the cloak of a traveler, right? That's right. The moral is that violent or impatient methods aren't always necessarily the best decisions. You don't have to tell me that. I've already reflected on the fact that I rushed too fast towards victory. Think well about what it means, and furthermore, although it seems that Butler-kun has a slight misunderstanding as well, you too seem to be under misapprehension. Do you understand the victory condition of this game? What else is here other than make Butler submit to me? See? At this point, you are already mistaken. Ooh, does she mean she needs to befriend the Butler or something like that? Does she mean some sort of camaraderie between them? How am I mistaken? Your victory isn't making Butler-kun submit. It is to make Butler-kun to accept your existence, is it not? What's this? You want me to batter up Butler and ask him to accept me as a witch, please? How foolish! I will not sing so low. Beata growled like a dog in a bad mood. Virgilia shrugged her shoulders, sneaky on her discipline. He was short-tempered as always. That is my hint. Now you should think deeply. In any event, your moves up until now will not work on Butler-kun. A significant tactical conversation will probably be required. I know that, even without you telling me. I don't have a clue what you mean by the North Wind and the Sun, but anyway, I understand that I will have to change my direction. I'll showcase a clever scheme that will surprise even you, Master. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder how Butler-kun will tackle that. I will be wishing you good luck as well. After Butler, right? Are they gonna be friends till the end of this? Oh, hello! Hello! Character I'm excited about, hello! Are you going to give up and resign already? If you're that tired, why not just go into a food and sleep forever? As my consciousness grew awake and I prepared to fight my drowsiness, thinking deeper and deeper into the sofa, I scolded myself. Don't you remember how much you dreamed about stealing the position of a family head from crows? Even though I gave you the chance with my magic, you are already throwing it away? You say that, but this riddle is really difficult. Even a wire puzzle would be better. Wire puzzle? At least in that case, you are sure that is definitely solvable. But this epitaph riddle, I don't know if I'm assured that. I might just be fighting a useless battle. Still hazy, I look at a notebook which I had been holding the whole time. It was open to the page with the epitaph, which I had stared at, almost burned a hole through, on so many hundreds of nights I had lost count. That is truly a door. On the other side is the Golden Land, that place which ever since I was a child I've vised to reach, I've spread no effort to reach, and I've never been able to reach. Here I am with both hands upon the door, and even though the door is open, I still cannot reach it, the other side? That's right, you already have your hands upon the door. Come, open it with all your strength, and read the characters written on the door. Open it with all my strength. Read the characters written on the door. Strain your eyes, see through what lies farther beyond the epitaph written in the notebook. The beloved home of all definitely won't betray our expectations. The only past that father held dear was his years as a boy. That's right. Then what about the Sweetfish River? There are several rivers where they swim, and it's dubious whether there was one very near the place that father lived. If we start wondering which river that's home to Sweetfish is closest in a cartographical sense, things will quickly get vague and we won't be able to pin it down. Didn't you say it by yourself? You said it didn't have to be a river with water flowing down it. If the word Sweetfish is too complicated, why not forget it forever? Think of a river, Kava. A river. Linking it with a family tree wasn't a bad idea. Try thinking about how to link a river with something else along those lines. No clue what she's talking about? Not a river. Even though a sweetfish can swim in it, if it is in a river? Or maybe sweetfish can't swim in it, means it joins up with the ocean. My husband did say that, despite being river fish, they go out in the ocean. Written changer with the ocean. No, but... Huh? Did you notice? That's just a faint memory. There should be a book archived somewhere around here. If you investigate, you can make sure. If that's a Sweetfish River, and if the key might be a 6-character word, is the key really resting in this river? I don't know. Anyway, I have to search in an atlas. But even if I know that, I don't know from what I should take the 6 characters. You really don't know? Think deeply. We are too smart for our own good, so our thoughts are inflexible. Don't think of it like it's something as grandiose as a riddle of an epitaph, but like a child's puzzle. Men are always children, no matter how old they get. Even if father had advanced to his old age, that doesn't change the fact that he is essentially a child inside his heart. Throw away your awe of a father. Think of this like a worthless, infinite puzzle game, like the others Maria suddenly bring up to the boat. Puzzles. Worthless. infantile. Huh. I'm sure that was it. I'm sure if my memory isn't wrong, that was probably... No, I don't have to rely on my vague memory. I should be able to figure that out immediately too by searching in the archive. You probably already realized the answer. All that's left is to research whether that's correct or not. Come, Eva, let's go to the archive and make sure no one notices. There, we should find a mountain of thick books that didn't fit in Fuzzy's study. I'm sure that we'll find the books that answers our questions. Quickly! This is our first and last chance in our life to have our dreams made true. Sorry. When Natsuki tried to lay a blanket over her, Eva suddenly jumped up. I'm sorry? I don't seem to waken you. Eva, if you're sleepy, don't overdo it. You should rest. Thank you. I'm just going to the lavatory for a bit to wash my face. You should take it easy and rest. Your health take another bad turn, you know? I'm said I'm fine, really. I'll be right back. Leaving only those words behind, I left the lobby at a brisk pace. The lobby was partitioned off by the door, so as soon as I went off into the corridor, they could no longer see me. The archive was next to the sermon room. Good room? Love this BG. Looks awesome. Great. Father always owned a vast book collection, but after he started to become engrossed with his occult hobby, his library of those kinds of books grew even larger, so that a normal book suitable for a normal study has been forced. Sorry. Even larger, so that the normal book suitable for a normal study has been forced out as his study overflowed. This archive was where those normal books were stored. There were all stiff books for intellectuals, like a complete volume set of encyclopedias, but that was very convenient for me now that I was investigating something. I entered softly, and just in case, I checked the room with my gun ready, making sure there were no suspicious people here. Then I locked it from inside. Okay, I just wanted to ask her if she's gonna do this. She did. I actually wasn't thinking that the murderer might be hiding somewhere. What scared me was my fears that one of my siblings might hear what I was investigating. My heart had started jumping. I had been half asleep until a short while ago, so I hadn't been able to realize how significant the thing that I realized was. But as I started to become aware, my heart started feeling like it was about to explode. I wonder if any of the other siblings have realized this. I don't think Kraus and Rodolphe will realize, and I don't know about Curie. She has extraordinarily good intuition. And I don't even know Rosa, and I don't know about Rosa either. Rosa is as dim as the others. She always has been, and ridiculously so. Really? I think she was nice enough to make you think she was dim, so that she didn't earn herself unnecessarily malice. Here it is. I wonder if we'll find it in this one. I pulled the book out and flipped through the pages. Oh, this is a Sweetfish River? I see. This is what the Sweetfish River means. Don't wander around, research further. Yes, I know. As you travel down it, you will see a village, Sara. Sara is an older word for the town or village, right? But it's a densely populated area. There's any number of those. Why are you stop thinking? If you don't like it, why not quit forever? You're so pushy. Why not just hand over the Oshrimia headship to Kiri forever? I don't want to. I will become the head. This is my first and last chance to do that. What is village? What does it mean? If there's a village if you go down this river? In that village, look for the shore of to speak of. It's a shore. Kishi. Oh, I know this kanji. I know this kanji. It is indeed a shore. Understand? Um, I understand. Sure, sure. All those pieces that I hadn't been able to understand at all were here. That all were right before my eyes, starting to snap into place all by themselves. I couldn't even remember to close my open mouth. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, it's too loud for me. Why is it so loud? Let me make it a little bit quieter. I hate where two sounds overlaps. I couldn't even remember to close my open mouth. My throat grew completely dry. Is it really alright for this to be an answer? Really? Really? This isn't sixth character at all. I'm absolutely sure that this is the answer, but this doesn't reach 6 characters at all. Did you stop thinking again? In that case, think of the way you could read it with 6 characters. If you don't think of one, then research it. There has to be an answer. You must not doubt that. If you can't believe that, why don't you cry yourself to sleep and then just give up and die forever? She's such a bitch, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6 characters. I found it. This is the Golden Lens key. Yes, this is the key to the Golden Land, the key to all childhood dreams. The only hero to steal the key is that place. That is definitely what offers the sacrifice. You get it now, right? What are they cooking? I have no clue. Good for them, I guess. Good for them. I'm rooting for them for sure. Carnation. Oh! Are we going through the plot? This way? That means to go this way, right? They are inviting me to go this way, after all. My heart leaped, because there, gaping wide, was the open mouth of eerie darkness. What is this? What is this? When I strained my eyes, peering into the darkness, I saw something that looked like a light switch. In addition, there was a switch with open and close written on it. I resolutely pulled the switch for lights, and rough light, almost like you'd find in a coal mine or something, flickered on sporadically, making a staircase and that stretched underground come hazily into vision. Okay, it was creepy how it now looked even more gloomy with the lights turned on. Other than a light switch, there was also a switch with open and close written on it. I would probably open and close it with this, but it was unlucky enough to find that the open part was broken. I might be closed up in this creepy underground area for all eternity. So for the time being, I did not touch the open-close switch. And as I readied my gun again, I slowly went down the stairs. Is Beata gonna lose here? No way! She was too calm in the metaverse for actually losing. Because the ceiling was very high, it didn't feel cramped. On the contrary, it feels as though a cool breeze was blowing upwards, and I even sense a spiritual presence from the eeriness of it. With my gun at the ready and carefully staring forwards, I continued descending the stairs. The walls, the stairs, the light, all of them were very old-fashioned, sorry. Good. It may be beyond doubt that this had been made at the same time that the mansion has been constructed on the island. There were cracks in the ceiling and water climbed to the walls, constantly dripping down. that water fell into a gutter that had been set up alongside the stairs, then quickly and silently flowed into the underground darkness. It was as though it was telling me to go faster. The staircase turned back on itself a number of times. It was hard to tell how far underground I'd gone, but I thought it to be much deeper than one floor. And eventually, a rough metal door showed itself. And here, characters had been written in the dark red paint. Eh? They had probably been written a long time ago. On the 10th twilight the journey ends, and you shall reach the home of gold. My heart, which is already about to explode, jump about even more as soon as I read these deep red characters. There's no mistake. This is the last stop. Father's golden land. Calmed my throbbing heart, somehow regained my composure and varied the gun again. But since, in the end, I couldn't open the door with my gun held in both hands, I lowered the gun, carefully raised my breast, and opened the door. Whoa. Isn't this inside the... My first impression when I saw the room was no question whether it might have been connected to one of those rooms in the mansion. Yes, this place was exactly the same atmosphere about it as a forbidden VIP room on the second floor. How do you know about this? But this was underground and there was no windows. There was only the solemn light of a grand chandelier. But the quality of the interior, dimly lit by the faint light, was more than enough to take your breath away. This looks like a bad drawn VTuber room. You know, VTuber would stream in here. Hold on. Hi guys, thank you for the super. You need to put chat in here and it's gonna be like legitimately room where VTuber streams. It's funny as hell. Okay, I'm going back to my place. My rightful place. Uh-oh. Did I skip something? Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Freaking visual novels. Hey, how was it before? Let me left myself like this. I had never swallowed the legend of Beatrice, Witch of a Forest. However, if he was shown this room, it certainly would become hard to doubt that she actually had existed and had lived in here. Oh, it's like Ojo-sama room. Is someone here? Although I was dumbfounded by this room, I cautiously, no, timidly keep my gun raised and search the interior. And in the center of the room, I found it. I saw gold. Did you see gold? Ooh. My gas came out strangely, though. A bunny has been choked. Whoa, kinky. I'm not into this though, so that's about me. Holy fuck. They know. I mean, ooh. What is this? Undertale boss music? I mean, after finding something like this, no one would have any words. Okay, it's not Undertale boss music anymore. No one had any words other than this stupid voice. It's here. It's really here. Father's gold. On the opposite sides of his canopy bed. It was piled up in a massive heap. A mountain of gold ingots. Of course, they weren't piled up carelessly in a way that would damage the dignity of this room. A beautiful scarlet satin wave was let on the mountain of gold, creating a beautiful three-colored mix between the red, the gold, and the black of a deep darkness. It was as though, when the witch slept on the bed, the gold would be a respectful chamberlain waiting for her? Nobly, refinedly, gracefully, beautifully, it was piled with... Here was an imposing and yet ceremonious air. I tried to grab a single gold ingot and was surprised at its weight. It was probably about 10 kilograms. Just this one ingot would easily be worth 10 million without a doubt. The Shiremiya family crest, the one-winged eagle, was slightly imprinted on it. It was hard to tell whether it was worn away or whether the impression has been made carelessly in the first place. But it was certainly the crest of the one-winged eagle. Just how many ingots are piled up here? I'm gonna hick. Hold on. Sorry. Just by roughly multiplying both sides and multiplying that by the height, it must surely come to over several hundreds. My mind's already blank. I can't calculate it properly. Even a conservative count would put it easily above 1 billion yen. Well, of course it would be. I mean, it's 10 tons of gold. At the current value, it's more than 20 billion yen of gold. I found it. Before anyone else, I found it. In front of a mountain of gold, I spread my arms and looked up at the ceiling. The love without a trace of dignity flowed out from my entire body. I had no intentions at all of laughing in such a weird way, but I just couldn't hold back the happy feeling that followed through my entire body. That older brother of mine probably won't accept this loss just because he has found the gold. But from now on, there would be no chance the fact that I had been the one to find the gold. To steal the hardship of a family, I would still probably need some subtle tactics. But after everything I've gone through until now, that's a completely trivial problem. Even if I lose out on the inheritance of the Shiremiya family and everything, this 20 billion yen worth of gold is now mine and mine alone. What's going on? Where's Beata? What's going on? It's not gonna be that easy, right? Ooh, where's Beata greeting her that she made it? There was a time when I thought of money as such as a worthless thing. I thought there's so many things in the world that you can't buy with money. But now I understand that it's just a lie. It was just an excuse that have nuts make for themselves. Based? Didn't even secure all of your gold? Already being insane? Based? With this mountain of gold before me, I have finally realized something so obvious. I can't give birth to all the happiness in the world by melting this gold. With this money, my husband's company is fine now. We will always be happy as a family. And I can even leave the vast amount of money to George. The rest of the relatives will eventually be ruined and disappear. At the time, George will use this gold and revive the Shiremiya family's lost honor, just like father did. There will be no room for anyone to argue then. George is a true successor of the Shiremiya family. It happened! My wish was granted! The dream I have wished for ever since I was born into this world of the Shiremiya Eva has been granted completely in this very moment. My husband and I will be happy for all eternity. And I can also give my only son, George, eternal happiness. There is no way I'll waste it on foolish pleasures. My older brother was chewed up the Shiremiya family, but George and I will revive it. And that means that we truly have succeeded the hardship of the Shiremiya family. I succeeded. I did it, honey. George, your mother, finally succeeded. After this, we won't be treated by anyone. This is right. After this, never again will I be smothered by the sad nights. Congratulations, me. Congratulations, Shiremiya Eva. Right here, right now, the sad half of our lives has had its heart desire granted. It's all thanks to you. I was blessed with a chance because of your magic. Because of that chance, I was able to make it here. Thank you. But my magic couldn't have been granted if you both didn't believe in each other. So it isn't just the power of my magic. This is our victory. So, congratulations. Us. Beata says what? Thank you, me. Thank you, Shiramiya Eva. I'm so glad that I didn't give in before now. I'm so glad that I didn't drown in sores and forget to keep struggling. Oh, this is my magic. Our magic. Your magic was real thing. Beatrice, the witch of a forest, is nothing more than an illusion. You are the real witch who can use real magic. That's right. Just now you are the golden witch, Beatrice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something gonna happen? Please, let something happen. Eva decided to leave this place for the time being. And when she climbed the stairs again, trying to leave this secret place, she saw a creepy, swaying human shadow blocking her path, and her dreamlike state was blown away. Who's there? Hello. For an instant, she believed that the true master of this room, the real Beatrice, had appeared. It seemed that the other person was also holding a gun. The two of them were pointing guns in each other, and eventually, they each realized who the other was. Uh-oh, this is... I'm guessing it's Rosa, right? Rosa? Yay! Listen, what are you doing in a place like this? I could ask you the same. What business do you have in a place such as this? I shouldn't have given you the hint, Nissan. If I hadn't, I definitely would have been the first to reach this place. Too bad. It seemed that Rosa knew where the staircase went, and what was waiting ahead of her. That's rich, coming from someone who arrived here after me. I racked my brains too much over the Sweetfish River. The Sweetfish part didn't really matter that much, didn't it? That isn't true. It was an excellent hint, if you ask me. Well, of course, maybe there was no need for it to be sweetfish. But when I heard that the sweetfish are fish that go onto the sea, I was able to figure it out. What is inside? Why not see with your own eyes? It definitely will betray expectations. Don't be afraid, Nessan. I never had any interest in who became the head. I don't even care about the Shiramiya family name. Honestly, Kraus Nissan always did throw his weight around saying that he was going to be the head, so I actually feel good about you stealing the position from him. Are you serious? Of course. I'm an outsider of the Shiramiya siblings. Even if father had named me as the next head, there is no way my brothers would accept that. I try not to have such naive dreams. They're so mad. Let me see it too. The proof of your victory, Nya-san. As long as I receive the proper portion that we agreed upon as siblings, I plan to actively accept you as a true victor in this game. Just shoot her. Just shoot her, Eva. If you shoot me, then you would have all this gold to yourself, right? It's the same for you. If you shoot me, this gold will be all yours. Yeah, do it! Do it, Eva! For a tense while, the sisters pointed their guns at each other. Literally my sibling relationship? Eventually, after they sized up the glint of their other sides, they lowered their guns. Uh-oh. Eva removed her finger from a trigger and held the gun upside down. It was a position that she couldn't quickly shoot from. When she saw that, Rosa held her the same way. That's right. The plan of shooting the other and having all the gold to ourselves is fascinating to both of us. But if one of us suddenly disappear on this island where it's isolated by the typhoon, there would be a huge uproar. If we hid the corpse here, it probably wouldn't be found easy, but that isn't for certain. No matter how billion years worth of gold is on the line, isn't worth the risk of committing murder. Really? Really? Huh. In the end, that would become a weakness for Kraus Nissan and the others to squeeze all the money out of us. Oh, okay, this does make sense. Okay. I agree. Considering that Nissan and Rodolph would have been the one to show up here, it may have been a blessing in disguise that it was you. I trust you the most of all the siblings, are you? Thank you. I also trust you the most of all the siblings, Nissan. I want to see the gold too. Do you? No, I also want to see it again. Even though I saw it with my own eyes, it still doesn't feel real. Unless I see it together with you and check once more that it actually exists, it feels like the gold will turn to fog and disappear. Eva started descending the staircase once more. However, she didn't carelessly expose her back to Rosa. Likewise, even though at a glance it looked like Rosa was lowered her guard, she definitely didn't show any signs of carelessness. And they reached the room of the witch once again. Rosa also gasped, made speechless by the vast amount of gold. And then they went to the stairs up again, and there was another sibling here, and then they took the sibling, went to see the gold, and went up to the stairs again, and there was a last sibling here, and then there wasn't any secrets anymore. Oops. Rosa and Eva walked absent-mindedly through the rose garden. They had left the guest house secretly, so they had to be careful when they returned as well. They had now regained their sense of tension soon. Okay, so it's somewhere in a rose garden? Is this in... Huh. Congratulations, Nessa. Thank you. You decided it, didn't you? 50% goes to the bearer of the title of successor to the head. It sure did work out well for you. So it doesn't refer to Kraus Nissan anymore. So your share is now 50% alone with a quarter of the rest, for a total of 12.5 billion yen. Isn't that an incredible share? I'm satisfied with 2.5 billion. Rudolf Nissan wouldn't complain either. Kraus Nissan will probably be the only one to complain. What are you talking about? She could just have all the gold to herself, huh? Yeah, you're right. After all, Nissan is a practical manager over Kojima. And since the gold was on this premises, even though I was the one to discover it, things might get complicated if I don't handle it skillfully. It won't get complicated. We covered this and every other eventually in excruciating detail in last night's discussion, didn't we? I wonder if it really will go this smoothly. I've already completely gotten over my excitement. How we regulate everything from here now on is a real problem. I can read, believe me? There is a problem for a new head of the Shiremiya family. You shouldn't enjoy that problem, Hassan. It has nothing to do with me. Sharp words. I suppose you are the second person to find it. So please at least give me an early payment to decide on. I'd like 150 million yen by March. Yeah, that's fine. If you support me, I can graciously pay you that much. I am not Nissan. Anyways, why don't we go and shock Nissan and the others? Even if we covered up the actual location, I want to see Kraus Nissan's shocked face as soon as I can. You would just do it? No way you should do it, right? Wait a second, Rosa, yeah. Way to file before telling everyone about it. Huh? Why? You idiot. Isn't it obvious? This is that haughty Kraus Nissan and its sly Rudolph we're talking about. Even if we announce it eventually, it's still too early now. Unless we carefully investigate how we should move things along first, it's possible that all of the gold we finally found will be snatched away by Nissan. You had thought she just said something completely obvious. So then she saw Rose's expression suddenly cloud over. She was a little surprised. Really? What are you unsatisfied about? You know well that this kind of people... You know well what kind of people those two are. I love this little frown on Rosa, it was cute. Nissan, that's against the rules. What do you mean? Didn't we make a rule that whoever found the gold would announce it immediately? If you hesitate, the foundation of the rules will be destroyed, and that could lead to something worse in the future. With Kraut Nissan as crafty as he is, that violation of rules will complicate things later. Don't be stupid. There is Nissan's island, and the gold just now wasn't cash. We're talking about the liquidation of was 10-ton mountain, you know? It will make a significant amount of time to carry it off and turn it to cash, and that will only work if Nissan's favor, since he had practical control over this island. Don't you even realize this? I don't like searching each other for weaknesses like that. I just want to clearly lock my 2.5 billion portion. Of course, if you were to give me 2.5 billion in cash right now, whether you did next would be up to you. But until I have my share in my pocket, I will follow the siblings' rules. Okay, I get you, Rosa, but are you sure about this? I would not trust. I'm Eva team here. I would not trust any of the other people, except for her. You're so naive. You don't understand Nissan's craftiness at all. It wasn't that Rosa didn't understand the craftiness of her older sibling. In that sense, Rosa was more or less understood Eva's caution, but in her heart, she couldn't clear away her even greater suspicion that Eva wanted to keep all of the gold to herself, because she knew that Eva was at least as crafty as her other siblings, if not more. In other words, by quickly informing the siblings of the gold's discovery, Rosa wanted to put a stop to any chance Eva had to keep the gold all to herself. I mean, it's reasonable. But I think it's gonna black out on Rosa. Rosa, sorry, but at least listen to me this once. Are you saying that if I don't listen to you what you say, you won't be able to prepare the 150 million? This isn't the way I wanted to say it, but if you really need that money, it's more realistic to support me. If you talk to Nissan and Rudolph, even that natural portion of yours might disappear. You don't want that, do you? Ooh. Least toxic sibling relationship? For a while, a severe expression that she had never shown to her sister before rose to Rosa's face. There wasn't even a trace of her restraint as a younger sister. There was just the ruthlessness, no, the seriousness of a single human arguing about a vast term of wealth. Eva made light of it, chuckling. Dear me, a frightful murder has just taken place, and the culprit still may be on this island. How careless we must be to stand around here, talking like this. I'm sure it's just Soren's farce. No murder ever occurred on this island. Oh? So you really do think that? It can be clearly explained by the manner of Six deaths. The locked room involving those six definitely would be created by the crime from the outside. Dr. Naja said that they were all dead, but that was also a lie. This is all the complicated act that father plotted. All of the servants are just pretending to be dead. A murder never occurred in the first place. There is no way that there is a murder profiling around? Probably? Huh. I'm surprised that you would have noticed that. You look fairly frightened, so I hadn't thought that you realized that much. A person who can read between the lines in that kind of situation. Thanks to you, I've been well trained. That's right. Before we realized it, the servants had died, and a member of the Oshiramiya family had become the only ones in this island. And after Nanja had proclaimed the deaths of the servants, and the relatives had begun to discuss the riddle of the epitaph, he had disappeared off upstairs. So he was in the way. Everything was enough to get us to challenge the epitaph, and that's exactly why you need to proclaim that you are the victor, Nessun. There is no way that burned corpse is really father. He prepared the corpse with the right number of toes from somewhere and deliberately burned it. That horribly morbid way. I'm sure he's hiding somewhere, watching to see how he will behave. I'm sure he'll already noticed that you have reached the Golden Land, Nissan. And that's why you should proclaim soon that you are the winner. I'm sure Father will appear out of nowhere and proclaim that you are his successor while clapping his hands. Well, still, I have to pester you for 150 million, so I can work against you in anything. So you listen to what I say and be quiet about this to Nissan and the rest? Make your position clear, Rosa. I want to tell them. We just made that rule last night. We shouldn't just throw that away. Of course I will announce it in front of the siblings. However, I want to make very sure of the situation first. Carry out 10 tons of gold, covering it into money, and distribute it fairly. Until I can affirm my ability to carry those out without Nissan's getting in the way, I want some time to think. I only want to hold off my announcement until then. I'll definitely not keep it secret because I want it all to myself. You'll definitely announce it to anyone sooner or later, right? Yeah, of course. Even I want to rub it in Nissan's face as soon as I can. About how much time will you need to think? I wouldn't know until I've thought about it. Would one night be enough? I can promise you that it will take only one night. Out of respect for you as a successor to the head, I will support you for one night. This year's family conference will end tomorrow morning, then the typhoon passes and a boat comes to get us. That's right, when the seagulls cry. Ooh, title drop. I will remain silent until then. If you think that you need more time to think after that, let's talk about it again at this time, alright? I will support your position as much as possible. You really are cunning, aren't you? I'm surprised. Were you always this strong-willed? It's true that women become stronger when they have children. And then when they have a child, I realized that in myself when I had Maria. Alright, I thank you for your cooperation for the time being. We can talk about tomorrow when it comes. Yeah, that's alright. I believe that you will be a fair-minded successor to the head who won't even think of taking all the gold for herself. Isn't that obvious? We'll split the gold eventually among the siblings, as we agreed. Uh-oh. She's mad. No way. I found this. Because we solved the riddle of a epitaph. So this gold is all mine. I won't give it up to anyone. I'm the head of the XXIII family. I am. In a loud voice, a witch inside Eva claimed exclusive possession of everything. Base? Of course, that didn't come close to reaching Rosa's ears, and it probably didn't even reach Eva's either. Ooh. When's she gonna manifest into a real witch? And she'll acknowledge that. You are the true head of the XXIII family, chosen by the witch epitaph. Now I shall acknowledge that upon my name. You are... that outfit? You couldn't be really... Beatrice? Maybe Beatrice was happy that Eva had called her by her own name. She cackled pleasantly. In concert with that laugh, gold butterflies rose up as through the storm of gold dust is broken under the window, and the roomstone shone the color of gold. Indeed, I am the Golden Witch, Beatrice. There is nothing that should frighten you so. I am praising your exploits. Truly excellent. Imagine that you would spectacularly solve the riddle of epitaph. It is worthy of my admiration. You're the one who sent this letter? So I'll succeed all of the gold in the XXIII family inheritance, right? You wrote that in your letter. And I overcame the challenge. I shall acknowledge it. Now, all of this piled up gold and everything in the XXIII family is for you to do as you please. For as of this moment, you are already the Ushiramiya family head. Really? It's true, right? Right? Do not become agitated. I am openly praising you. As proof, I shall grant you this. Beatrice took a ring off her own finger and held it out to Eva. She fearfully accepted it and realized that it was a ring. Could it be? This is the proof of the Ushiramiya family headship returned to me from Kinzo, the golden ring. From now on, it is yours. You may put it on your finger as displayed high before your siblings. No one should doubt that you have now succeeded the Ushiramiya family inheritance. Eva stared closely at the ring. It certainly wasn't a fake, without a doubt. It was a real thing. She who had dreamed of receiving the ring someday and who had stared fixedly at it countless times could say that for certain. That ring had now designated her as its new owner and had been handed over to her. And timidly, she put it on the middle finger of her left hand. Happiness of Marionette. Good title? In this instant, she felt a deep emotion welling up inside her that she had never felt before. Her mind grew blank, both eyes open wide. That ring was on her own finger. It's not a dream, in reality. That ring is surely also pleased, because it was able to come to you who had dreamed of putting it on your finger for so long. The ring. Father's ring. How many nights have you dreamed of putting it on your on your own finger, as you have now done? The strength of those feelings became your magic and made that reality. Now you are worthy of calling yourself a true witch. Who are you? I'm so high. Who are you? Are you really Beatrice? I am the Golden Witch Beatrice, the Ushiramiya family alchemist. Follow my contract with Kinzo. I now pass everything on to you. All of the gold I entrusted Kinzo with, and all of the wealth he built up through that, and the honor of the inheritance of the Ushiramiya family, and I will pass on my power and the title of the Endless Witch. A witch's title? I will pass on all my magical power and the title of the Golden Witch and the Endless Witch. Following my predecessor, I will hand over my name, Beatrice, along with those titles. You may now call yourself by that name. What's going on? How is it gonna affect the butler part of the story? Excuse me, this is really weird. You may now call yourself by that name. Eva gulped. The chandelier light, which had seemed dim, now felt too bright. By my name, I shall now carry out the succession of the Golden Witch. The instant that Beatrice made that proclamation, a golden brilliance buried everything and changed it into a majestic space that looked like a throne room. In the throne room, there was a crowd of Beatrice's minions and burden, as well as a countless of gold butterflies celebrating the first succession ceremony in 1,000 years. And there was Beatrice in the throne room that only Endless Witch was permitted to sit in, holding a golden staff, regaining with a dazzling dignity. Without being ordered by anyone, Eva automatically kneeled, hanging her head. A goat attendant respectfully offered Beatrice a golden staff molded after the one-wheeled eagle. When Beatrice stood up and received that staff, she laid the tip of it onto Eva's shoulder and spoke. It was a proclamation 1,000 years in coming. Ushiramiya Eva, you have spectacularly solved the riddle of the witch's epitaph and reached the Golden Land. I praise this accomplishment and hand over all of the endless magic as well as the title Sorry. Okay, it was nothing. As well as the titles of the Golden and the Endless Witch. From this point on, you may take my name, Beatrice. Come, raise your face, then stand and accept the staff. I'm most grateful. Eva stood up dizzyingly and took the magic staff from Beatrice's hand. Her hand was trembling slightly. As soon as she grasped the staff, she was wrapped up in a brilliant sparkle of gold, as though gold butterflies were floating out from inside of her. In an instant, she succeeded the Golden Witch. Eva felt something in the depths of her soul be reborn. To describe it in a word, it was energy. Energy with a gold color. It felt as though she had been half asleep since she was born, and had now awoken for the first time in her life. For the first time in her life, she felt her true eyes inside her eyes open. Yo! Let's go! What the fuck? Even shorties are here? Why are they here? A fitting and beautiful outfit for the Golden Witch. Come, show yourself to all these people. Show them that you are now the new witch. Eva. No. The new Beatrice turned around timidly. When she did, the witch's minions, which filled the vast throne room, honored her with a wild applause that sounded like a roaring of a sea. Hold on. I need to take a break. I need to pee. Be right back. Like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Muting. I'm so back. Hello? I pour myself some water. This uniform of the Seven Sisters of Purgatory is so ugly. Why is Lambda Delta and Federica here? Huh. Okay, whatever. Me! Okay, hello? When she did, the witch minions, which filled the vast throne room, honored her with a wild applause that sounded like a roaring of the sea. Come, everyone. Replace all the portrait of Beatrice with this new Beatrice. Offer up words of celebration to the new Beatrice. Good portrait. Yeah, I saw it before. I saw it before accidentally, not on purpose. New Beatrice, congratulations on the succession of the Golden Witch. I hope that you will become able to stand on your own as a noble Golden Witch and as an endless witch. Yes, I will do my best. I expect a composure fitting for the endless witch from you, unlike your naughty predecessor. Uh-oh. I have a feeling it's not gonna end that well. Hold on, let me toggle something. Let me toggle something. Hello? Can I have it? Can I have it? Okay. Maybe now I'm not gonna be that overexposed all the time? Sorry. Should've done it before. Master, we're in the middle of a serious ceremony, so please, enough of that. Where's Butler? Congratulations on the succession of the Golden Witch, new Beatrice-sama. I'm called Renov. I'm one of the 72 demons permitted to serve the Golden Witch. From now on, I will always be at your service. If you are ever inconvenienced in the slightest, please let me know at once. Thank you. Renov is rude but reliable. If you speak to this man of anything that confuses you in your new days as a witch, he should be able to help you. And predecessor Beatrice-sama, it is a shame that I will not be permitted to serve your father, even though we have finally been reunited like that. This last 1,000 years have been very entertaining for me. I deeply thank you. What's going on, guys? 1,000 years with you wasn't boring. Please take care of the new witch. Yes, is that the final order of a predecessor Beatrice? I don't know. Shall certainly carry on your wish. Thank me, Kay. I stand as your reference for the succession of the witch, you know? So basically, if I hadn't signed, you wouldn't be able to become the witch. So thank me a little, alright? This is a new witch of certainly, Lady Lambda Delta. This recommendation of witch from the Senate was required for your succession as endless. What's going on, guys? Lady Lambda Delta recommended you and became your guardian. So, thanks. Hey, Beato! This kid isn't grateful enough. I wanna stop recommending her. Being a reference is not a thing to take lightly. If you sign, then you must take responsibility. Lady Lambda Delta is also the Witch of Certainty. The Witch of Certainty prefers to make fate firm, to create a firm fate of certainty. She took a great liking to your efforts up to today and held them in the highest regard. Well, an unfortunate childhood, underwatered effort, I can sympathize just a bit with those, after all. It's not like I felt sorry for you or anything. Don't get so full of yourself. Dude. From my point of view, your succession, well, in more of a coincidence than a miracle. You wouldn't have been worthy of my recommendation. This is Lady Berncastel. She's a very hard-to-please person. Still, you could say that just having her participate and celebrate is very fortunate. I only came because this is a rare event, unseen in 1,000 years, and I heard that there would be some delicious alcohol. Uh-oh. Underage drinking. New Beatrice-sama, please allow us to greet you as well. I'm pleased to meet you. Uh-oh, she's not happy, Eva Beatrice. The Seven Sisters of Purgatory formed a line side by side. The eldest sister, Lucifer, took a step forward and kneeled. These are furniture who serve me, a gift in celebration of your inheritance. I will send them to you. After you succeeded the Golden Witch, you will need to perform the ritual for your own resurrection. The Seven Sisters of Purgatory perform an essential role in this ritual. They are a bunch of miscreants, but they serve their purpose. Have them to do whatever you wish. We will always be by your side, Beatrice-sama. Please order us to do anything as you wish. We will certainly show that we can accomplish our task. What's Beatrice gonna do now? Is her game with Butler over? After that, various nobles and minions visited and offered words of congratulations for the new witch, and she responded to them confusedly. She felt as though she was getting lightheaded due to the lack of oxygen. Uh-oh. She couldn't tell this was something unreal or real. But there was just one thing she could understand. The feeling of achievement as being permitted to call herself the Golden Witch. That none was true that she could definitely understand. Good portrait, I really like it. I really like all the portraits in this game. What is all this? Of course I'm not going to swallow the story, but what on earth does it mean? Auntie Eva is a new Beatrice? Are you saying she's become a witch? What the hell? I'm also surprised. Imagine that someone would be able to solve that riddle. Yeah, two of them actually solved it. It wasn't that hard. Well, I couldn't solve it because I didn't know Japanese. However, that is the rule. I must follow it and pass down the position of a Golden Witch and my name. It is hardly something to be surprised about. My lady wrote that rule in a letter and announced it at the beginning. Even some of us the first to be successful. This is all there is to say. Oh, Julia, are you here? Yes, here I am. What does this force mean? Even if this depiction of strange witch showing up one after another is some form of your bullshit, isn't this like Auntie Eva has become a witch? Calm yourself. She has simply received the title of a Golden Witch and might call herself that in the future. Just Golden Witch? No, also an Endless Witch. The succession ceremony is, without a doubt, nothing more than the performance according to the child interpretation. Don't fall for the same move again. That's right. That whole grand ceremony was all phony, but it's at least the fact that Auntie Eva solved the riddle of the epitaph, and at the same time that means that she inherited the Ushiramiya family headship. And by obtaining 10 tons of gold, it means that Auntie Eva might as well call herself the Golden Witch? Is that it? Oh my god. I'm so dumb. She called Golden Witch because of 10 tons of gold that she have. I just thought it's just a title. No, it's because she... Okay, whatever. I didn't realize that. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's super obvious. I am a dummy. Jesus Christ. Making things as complicated as ever. Ask Beatrice. Ask Beatrice if your game is still up. Dear me. Is a boorish human unable to comprehend the grandeur of this ceremony? Oh well, being unable to read between the lines is what makes you human. I pity you, but I do not blame you. Don't look at me like you feel sorry for me. Still, for the time being, there is something I need to check. And that's regarding the younger version of Auntie Eva. In other words, the definition of a new Beatrice. What the heck is she? Even if I tell you it, you will just proceed of your disbelief in magic and witches, will you not? So there is nothing in particular for me to explain. You may believe that things are as you think they are. The way I think things are, then how should I interpret this? For now, grasping it as a visualization of a different being inside the Ushiramiya Eva may not be a hindrance, I believe. Of course, you cannot blindly accept it, but this is probably appropriate for you to think that way now. In other words, I should think of Auntie Eva and her as the same person? Damn, this is starting to feel bad. But this being the case, from now on, my name is not Beatrice. because I have passed it to the Shramia Eva, which means I'm a nameless. Butler, isn't there some names that are fitting with me, but I like Beatrice? I shall take your recommendation. Isn't there a name that's refined, full of elegance, and make it a little cute if you can? Just Beata is good enough for you. There's probably enough of a difference between Beata and Beatrice. Stay as Beato, it is. It doesn't feel odd, but it's boring for some reason. They say the temperature of black tea and a woman's heart are difficult in any time period. Butler-kun, in any case, handle what is to come with composure, compared to when this child was Beatrice. Now that we can tell her apart from Shramia Eva, the situation is advantageous for us. And it's exactly because of that I like it even less. What is she thinking of? That Beato. Over here, Auntie Eva, who'd figure of her younger days and who now possesses the name of Beatrice, had a long line formed of witches wishing to bless her. It was like witch's coronation. Countless gold butterflies flapped their wings, directing their fantastical gold sparkling space. They were all praising her. As I stared from the distance, I looked at the Beatrice given new name, who had a slightly embarrassed smile on her face. Her expression, which had been hesitant at first, seemed to be full of a happiness that she had finally become aware of. In that expression, there was a trace of a madness that had led her to that insane life before the gold. There was only innocence of relishing her joy. Since I deny witches, I couldn't accept her as she showed a joyful expression at her witch succession ceremony. However, as I watched that innocent smile, it made me feel like I wanted to celebrate her, just for now. That's nice. The moment when a strong effort is successful and rewarded is always beautiful. Auntie Eva, who had always yearned to succeed ahead, and had now worked hard since she was young without being rewarded, had spectacularly taken hold of a chance given to her by the riddle of an epitaph, and had finally gained that position. Now, how divine is the smile of a person whose childhood dreams had been granted to me? This is kinda scary. Your hair is also really big. I definitely won't accept witches. I really like your head though. Your head is cool as heck. I definitely won't accept witches, but... Butler put his hand together, making a small sound. Clap clap. It didn't reach your ears, but it did celebrate her. Congratulations, Auntie Eva. You solved the riddle of the epitaph masterfully, and before anyone else. It's your victory without any complaints. I won't accept all that about the Golden Witch and so on, but I will accept you as a new head of the Shramia family, and I will celebrate your honesty. Though lured by Butler's applause, Beata also clapped. It was a slightly odd scene, because Butler or Beata, who opposed each other, was standing next to each other applauding for the same person. I'm not clapping for a witch, I'm clapping for all of Auntie's Eva's effort up until now. I am too! I'm offering Eva my sincere congratulations and applause for the tremendous accomplishment of solving that epitaph. I don't like the fact that I'm clapping with you. But well, I won't worry about it for now. I guess it isn't hard to clap with you every once in a while. It isn't bad once in a while. Still, it is fun to applaud, even though it was Eva who achieved it and not me. For some reason, I'm starting to feel happy too. That's because celebrating someone means the same thing I'm empathizing with their joy and sharing it. I see. Then, I must even be sharing this irritational happy feeling with you. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Since we are a pair of enemies trying to make each other submit, it is an odd experience. Well, just for now. Let's have a truce and clap, alright? Beata laughed impishly, playing along and applauding even louder, although agily trying not to lose to Butler as she clapped. Jesus Christ! This is really good dynamic. I really like it. It's so cute. Like, I love this cute little rivalry thing that's going on. So cute, so cute. I wish they won't make it weird in the end. Please don't make it weird in the end. Please, I'm begging. Ooh, I clap too. Please do not make it weird in the end. Thank you. Please make this game resolve goodly, so I would not feel like I've wasted like 100 hours of my time on literally nothing. Well, I'm enjoying it right now. I enjoy the parts when they're in a witch world. I wonder what's gonna happen now. Like, Auntie Eva is insane. Arthur ran along with her and clapped even louder. And when he did, as though he had ended some kind of ceremony, everyone present put their hands together in a loud applause and highly praised the newborn Beatrice. It was just as though Butler's and Beata applause had been the final thing needed for her succession. Oh no. Oh, it's fine. She's not going crazy yet. Umineko no nako kara ni. Oh! Rosie returned to the lobby. It was still her time to rest, but her expression made it look as though she couldn't sleep deeply with all this tension. You have to force yourself to lay down. It gets tough for you later on at this rate. Thanks for caring. I just can't sleep. I went and took a shower at least, so that will be enough. The next person can rest. What about you two, Kiri-san, Rudolph-san? What will you do, Rudolph-san? Will we rest? You can rest if you want. I'll stay awake. That's the only mainly thing you can do right now. Then I'll stay awake. Staying awake with my husband is the only womanly thing I can do right now. It's so close. As you two. It seems that Eva and Hiyoshi-san are out cold. It appears as though, unlike Rosa, they can't fight against their age. As though in response to his words, the door to the hall clanked open. Even Hiyoshi returned from a guest room. That's none of your business. Oh, Rosa, are you still alright without sleeping? What about you, Nessan? Why not take it easy and rest? Uh-oh. I just can't get to sleep after taking a shower. My drowsiness faded away. Rudolph, Kiri-san, you can rest if you want. Yeah, thanks. For now, the sentiment alone is enough. When did you go first, Anki? How kind of you, but I cannot rest first. That is the most I can do as the oldest brother. Don't worry, the two of us will be awake until the very end. You guys are insufferable. I'm so happy that I'm the only child in my family. Jesus Christ. More importantly, Ihani-san, are you alright? You look a little pale. Come to think of it, you're right. You're feeling a bit too hot, you know? Hiroshi put her hand up against Eva's forehead. It seems that Eva wasn't feeling her best. Told you so. That's what happened when you break your daily cycle at your age. Is it a cold? Natsuhi, could you call Dr. Nanji down? Yes. I'm fine. You don't have to make such a big deal out of it. I have some medicine, so I'll be fine. I tend to get a fever when I'm tired. Don't worry. Nasan, take it easy, okay? Thank you. When my sibling gathered without me all around, I get the feeling everyone is talking behind my back. Does a symbol of low self-esteem? It's a precursion complex from long ago. Sorry, okay? I won't say anything. I would never say something bad about you when you're away. What is it? Nasan, you've been acting strange for a while, you know? Shouldn't you get a little rest now? You're right. I started thinking about raising money by March and made it my headache even worse. That isn't good. Rest. I'm rest-trained myself so your headache doesn't get worse. I've had a bad headache myself for a while now. Thank you. Well then, I'll count on what you said and rest for a while. What's up, Eva? You're so bent out of shape all of a sudden? Sorry about this, please let us rest a little bit longer. Sorry. After putting his hands together as though praying and apologizing several times, Hideyoshi went after Eva and left the lobby. Uh-oh. Does Hideyoshi know? He probably doesn't. I don't like the atmosphere. Everything's so strange. That's no surprise. There was a murder earlier in this morning, and since then, we've been eating canned food and holding guns. It's natural that we would start to build up stress. I wonder if kids here have also built up stress. I'm worried about Maria. She tends to get irritable in times like this. Just then, they heard the sound of wild footsteps from upstairs. The guest house was in cheap buildings, so if they had any normal footstep, there was no way they would have heard them. It was like the sound of someone stomping their feet in frustration. Oh, it's Eva. And not a moment later, in addition to the apparent sound of feet running out in the upstairs corridor, they could hear— oh no, it's Maria, okay. They could hear Maria calling ooh over and over again, sounding displeased. What's up? Rosa grabbed your hand, ruffled your hair, and voicelessly moaned in anguish. The adults conscientiously turned their backs to her, pretending not to notice. The noisy clamour came downstairs and flew into the lobby. It was Maria who was sobbing. The other children had come down with her and Nanja. In other words, everyone on the second floor had come downstairs because of Maria's tantrum. Rosa couldn't hide her dizziness at the scale of the annoyance her daughter was bringing to everyone. Sorry, Auntie Rosa. We tried to calm her, but she just wouldn't listen. What is it, Maria? Could you be a little more quiet? No one's looking. It's a rose of yours from the rose garden. She suddenly started saying that she was worried about it. I think she's half asleep. She suddenly woke up and started going on about how worried she was for that rose. Maria-chan, calm down. That's just a dream. That was Beatrice and my rose. So if I don't take care of it, Beatrice will get mad at me. It might be broken again. Listen, I'm telling you to quiet down a bit, alright? The children were taken aback by the sudden grace and tones of Rosa's voice, but Maria crying just grew louder and her tantrum grew even fiercer. Rosa-san, you must scold the child so bluntly without attending to what they say. In times like this, it's good to give them some warm milk or something. Is there any here? The milk was served in the place of breakfast earlier was the last. Doesn't anyone has a sedative to use on a kid? Most sane suggestion ever? Jesus Christ, doesn't anyone have a sedative to use on a kids? Eh? Are you insane? I mean, it's 1986, so... You know, the silver pill things. Of course I do! Yes, I search for them now and make you take them. Without hiding the displeasure, Rosa grabbed her handbag that she had placed on the sofa and finished out for medicine. Wait, she was serious? Okay. It seems that she had brought some child-use sedative for Maria's tantrum. Jesus Christ! Is it okay to drug your child? Hey, Reddit. Is this okay to am I an asshole for drugging my child? Not the asshole. Not enough info. What type of drugs? She found out and swiped up the bottle into her palm, but it seemed to be empty. Irritated, Rosa shook the bottle several times, but that didn't change the fact that nothing was here. All the while, Maria's crying was growing more and more intense. I hear a shower? Meanwhile, Io was lying in bed, covered in a bedding. Hideyoshi returned from her washroom, holding a handkerchief soaked in water. My, this one is nasty fever. I'm sure it's the poisonous air at the family conference that got you. For now, you can forget all about the other relatives, alright? As Hiroshi spoke to her kindly, he laid the soaked handkerchief gently on Eva's burning forehead. Eva rested her own head on top of his. Tell him! Your hand feels wonderfully cool. If my hand feels wonderful, your fever must be pretty bad. No worries, the medicine will start working soon. Plus, my hand is a magic hand. If I try to put my hand up against your forehead like this, see? And your fever will melt right away. You're right. Your hand always meets my fever's fate. Yep. No need for a doctor when you got my hand. Don't worry and close your eyes. The fever will melt right away thanks to my magic. Yeah, I know. I can feel your magic. Ryoshi was about to say they called it placebo effect, but he stopped. If Eva said that she could feel magic from his hand, then that was alright for now. I wonder if magic really exists. Yeah, sure does. Only those who believe can tell, though. There is actually a lot of magic like that out here in the world. If magic is real, then I wonder if witches are real too. Oh? You mean the witch of a forest, Beatrice? She probably does exist for those who believe. Just like God, won't show himself except in front of those who strongly believe. You know, long ago I was able to use magic too. Oh? That's so? Then you've been a witch once too. You know, when I had a dream that I wanted to come true no matter what, if I wished strongly and tried hard, it came true every time. With my magic, my grades were always the best, and I even became the student council president and got into university I wanted by my own ability. Everything I wished for was granted. That's right, your magic was always a thing to be your converse. You're definitely a witch, and you work harder than anyone. I know all about it. You know, since I was a kid, the whole time, there's been another me inside myself, who always supported me, and that other self was a witch. I didn't believe in Beatrice, the witch of a forest. I always believed that if a witch of Rokijima did exist, there was a witch inside my heart. I'm so grateful to the witch inside myself. I'm always so grateful that she let me meet up with you. You're always so timid when you get sick. Don't say anything for now. I'll stay like this the whole time until your fever had gone, okay? Yeah, no matter what, don't take your hand away. Somehow, I feel like I'm becoming something that isn't myself, and it's been scaring me for a while now. I get a feeling that the witch inside of me was provoked by Beatrice and is growing stronger and stronger. Somehow, it feels like she's going to swallow me up. It's alright. As long as I'm with you, there is not a thing to be afraid of. Remember the time when we went to the dangerous country and the whole bus was robbed? I repelled them. Honey, you just handed over your gold watch and begged them to go away. It's pretty lame, but it was cool. This hand, please don't move it away, no matter what. Even if I fall asleep, and even if something creepy sneaks inside, protect me. Yep, leave it to me. So stop worrying now and get some sleep. The medicine and my magic will start working really soon. You have finally calmed your heart and closed your eyes. Hideyoshi is literally me? Uh-oh! Just then, there was sound of a door being violently opened from the direction of a lobby. It seemed that Maria was having a tantrum and screamed, "Ooh!" could be heard, along with Rosa's rebuking yells. That was probably very annoying to listen to, or maybe it was taking a toll on her headache. Eva moaned as though in pain and buried herself in the covers. It was easy to guess what was happening. Maria had probably had a tantrum for some reason and gone down the lobby. Then Rosa had scolded her for it, and they had started arguing. And then, the looks of the rest of the family had been too much to bear, so Rosa had taken Maria out in the corridor. Yoshi had no desire to interfere with Rosa and Maria's problems, but just for now, since Eva's condition was so bad, he wanted them to take their Ruku somewhere else. Uh-oh, he's gonna take off his hand, and an evil Eva gonna take the charge of the body, and Eva gonna be so insane and start killing people, for sure, for sure. For real, for real? Jesus Christ, can you imagine that in the end it turns out to be that, like, magic is not real and all shit, blah 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 blah, Beato loses, but Butler and Beato would, like, became friends, and in the end it would be like none of this was real, but Butler has all those memories of this very real person who was, like, his friend all of the time, an enemy and, like, rival, and they had this thing, and it's gonna be so sad. Holy shit, I hope it's not gonna end like this. Okay. This is going to be super sad. Oh, no, I'm thinking about it. Jesus. Oh no, I feel like it's gonna be the end. No, it's gonna be this, but then Beatrice is gonna manifest herself as a real person, and they gotta be like, holy shit, let's go explore the world together. We actually didn't know Beatrice's goal in the end. Like, what does she want? Maybe she wants to be a human being. Maybe not. Who knows? We need to play more to find out. Wait just a second. I'll go ask them to keep it down. Come back quickly. Don't worry, I won't leave this room. But when he pull out his hand, evil Beatrice sneak out. Hideyoshi removed the chain, opened the door, and stuck his face out in the corridor. He immediately made Rosa's gaze. Everything alright, Rosa-san? Oh, I'm sorry, did all this noise wake you up? Hey-chan, sorry. Auntie Eva isn't feeling well, and she's trying to sleep. Could you quiet down and Smidgen? Maria's tone didn't change after being asked by Hideyoshi. She kept whining, repeating, my rose, my rose. Just go! Go with her to her fucking rose! Rosa slapped Maria's cheek, lifted her up while covering her mouth, and carried her off to the entrance, trying to at least put some distance between her and Hideyoshi's room. They would still probably be clamorous for a while yet, but he had at least warned her. Hoping that Rosa would show her capabilities as a mother, Hideyoshi closed the door. Is Maria-chan crying alright? Again? Looks like it. It's tough for Rosa-san too. When you think about it, our church is almost too good to be true. We should be grateful. You're right. Hand. Oh, sorry. Here you go. It's a magic hand. He put his hand on Eva's forehead again. Maybe there really was magical power in this hand. A truly peaceful look rose onto Eva's face, and bit by bit she began to drift onto the land of sleep. As he had promised, Hideyoshi kept his hand on her forehead. Boop, boop, boop. No? Still here, okay. By the entrance, with your hand still against Maria's mouth, Rosa was at loss at what to do next. She had been unable to withstand everyone's gaze in the lobby, and had yelled at the children to go upstairs before dashing out of the lobby. And when she went out into the corridor, Hideyoshi had told her that she was being too noisy. Where should I go now? Where should I take this child who's having a tantrum? She felt as though she was about to cry in frustration. As Maria kept struggling in an attempt to scream, Rosa put her mouth up to Maria's ears and tried to pursue Maria in as calm a voice as she could manage. Maria, you really want to see the rose that much? Maria nodded her head several times, moaning, Water? Ouch, sorry. I want to see the rose garden that much. I'll listen to you, so will you tell me quietly? I'll hit you if you scream. Well, my rose. Beatrice revived it. It might be broken again. I'm worried about that. Can sleep until I make sure. It seemed that she's still making a fuss about that Mark Rose from yesterday. Rosa felt her headache throbbing again, but she was at least a little relieved that Maria has now stopped her screaming. Anyway, everyone's having a hard time right now, so don't bother Mama or everyone else. You can worry about the rose all you want tomorrow when it stops raining. So just listen to me for now. No, 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 my Beatrice's rose. Rosa reflectively covered Maria's mouth. She had spoken a little too harshly and had gotten her agitated again. Rosa realized that it was partly her own fault and cleared her tongue in self-hatred, but Maria thought that was directed at her, and her crying grew even fiercer. I'm begging you, be quiet. What can I do to make you stop crying? What should I do to make you listen to what Mama says? Abruptly, Maria stopped crying unnaturally fast. When she turned around, she muttered, "If I can see my rose, I'll be quiet until tomorrow." Really? Yeah. If we go to the rose garden and see my rose, I'll behave. I mean it, Mama. Oh, they saw that? Is killing even gonna continue? Is this gonna be the one that siblings just gonna kill each other? That would be cool. That would be a cool change of pace. Like... The killing from like a culprit would stop, but accidentally the sibling would start killing each other accordingly to the epitaph. Would be really fun. If it would keep Maya quiet for a time being, Rosa thought that... Hold on. Let me check something quick. Uh-oh. No way. Oh. We're gonna end soon, unfortunately. 2 hours in. Why can I... Oh, I hate living life. I hate not being able to do what I want to do. If it would keep Maria quiet for a time being, I hope if I can stream tomorrow, I will go live tomorrow. If it would keep Maya quiet for a time being, Rosa thought that even going out into the wind and rain would be a small price to pay. She did think it might be a bit reckless, but in the end, no murder or anything of the sort had actually occurred. All of that clamour since this morning has been a farce set up by Kinza. If you clearly thought about the chain of locked rooms, it communicated more clearly than anything that it was all acted by the victims themselves. Will you really listen if you get to see the rose? Yeah, I mean it, Mama. Why is she like this? Why is she like this right now? What's your problem? Ouch! Rosatina overlooked that creepy laugh and lightly hit Maria with her fist. She struggled as though giving up. Fine. You'll have one look and be satisfied. Understand? Yes, Mama. I promise. Hee. Once again, Rosa tested the weight of her gun. It's alright. It's only a farce. There was never a murder on the island in the first place. Damn it, wait, Auntie Rosa! Are Auntie Rosa and Maria as sacrifices for the second Twilight? Damn it, someone notice them! Tell them to stop! What are those guys in the living room and the kids are doing? They're being considerate of Rosa's beautiful relationship with her daughter and they're forcibly changing the subject. The group you are in went upstairs and they're talking about something else while watching TV. God damn it! Someone! Notice them! Who's the closest? Is it Uncle Hideyoshi? Please notice those two are leaving through the front door. It won't reach. Don't disturb the precious time together. Hiroshi kept talking kindly, his hand on Eva's forehead. He didn't notice that Rosa and Maya were going outside through the front door at all. In that case, there was no way that the others in the lobby, which is even farther away, would notice either, Is Maria connected to Killer somehow? And the cousin's room upstairs was even worse. Why are you so panicked? On the first Twilight, didn't you defeat me with that bold move saying the culprit died in an accident in the first Twilight? Does it mean that there is no longer a culprit on this island? Aren't you saying that killing is gonna stop when somebody solves the epitaph over Golden Land? Ghost. Golden Land. Tips, right? Rules for sure for the boss, the stream, travel, blah blah blah. Praise the wise, bestow for treasures. One shall be all of the golden lands called Thunder, assured all the people's soul. One even revives as a loved by possess. If you do not solve the riddle of the epitaph, the pitiful sacrifices will further increase in number. It would be more wise to spend your time solving the epitaphs than searching for me. If no one can solve the riddle of the epitaph, no one will survive. What? Is this vaguely, meticulously worded that way so only the people who reached the only people who solved the epitaph would be alive? But in that case, Rosa did solve the epitaph. Shut up! I can see right through you! Someone stop them. Who's to be killed? Someone stop them! I'm not making sounds in this game because I'm not getting paid. There was no way that Butter's voiceless scream would reach Rosa and Maria. The two of them could be seen in the rose garden. The rain was still awful, but fortunately the wind had died down a little. No, maybe that wasn't fortunate, because if the wind had been a little fiercer, Rosa would surely have hesitated to go outside. Here it is! Maria found her own rose with a gold lace and stared at it lovingly. Rosa had accepted that this promise that Maria would only have one look at it, but she didn't want Maria to complain that it didn't mean enough later on. So she decided to go. Oh, fuck. Beata said, so the person who's gonna kill now is gonna be Eva Beatrice, not Beatrice, for sure, because she needs sacrifices to be resurrected. What Beata's doing then? Not being resurrected at all? Why the fuck she's talking to Butler now then? Is Butler gonna fight Beata? Eva Beatrice now? She believed that there wasn't a culprit, but if by any chance she was mistaken, they were now in extremely dangerous position. Rosa realized it faintly herself. If things got bad, she would throw away her umbrella and ready her gun. Keeping the innocently rejoicing Maria in the corner of her eye, Rosa gazed warily in all directions. Were your eyes just tired? Even though Nova should have been here, she thought she saw something glittering in the dark rose garden with all its wind and rain. Gold-colored? It had to be her imagination, because to Rosa it seemed as though gold butterflies would dance into the rose bushes. Are you alright, Eva? Just take it easy. I should call Dr. Nanjo after all? I'm alright. Don't take your hand away. I'm begging you, don't take your hand away. Okay, this is definitely connected. Eva was breathing widely. Reds of sweat were appearing from her forehead. It certainly was true that she had stayed up all night last night, and that things that have been rough since early this morning. It wasn't odd that her body wasn't keeping up. Even though he understood that, Hiroshi suspected that Eva's sudden fever was a sign of some serious illness. She just transforms into a witch. Several times, Hiroshi suggested to call Dr. Nanjo, but Eva resisted firmly. Pleased with him and saying that it was even more important that he didn't take his hand away. I understand, but you've gotta have Dr. Nanja look at you by lunchtime. If you can promise me that, I'll stay here the whole time, gripping your hand. Tightly, like this. Thank you. I'm fine. The magic of your hand will definitely make this fever subside. Even as she said that, Eva's hand's breathing didn't improve in the slightest. She's metamorphosing into a witch. Don't let go. Don't let go. Uh-oh. Who's there? She saw an umbrella moving from beyond the rose bush. Rosa threw away her umbrella and widely lifted her gun. When she did, the figure beyond the bush showed itself. Auntie Eva. You scared me. So it was you, Nessun? Do you have some business? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what Umineko would be good as a horror stalker game. That would be really cool as one. And it could have a lot of like endings compared to how much people you killed accidentally. It could be like corpse party. That's a cool concept. Do you want to continue our earlier discussion? Oh shit, it's not her. Oh my god, there's imposter. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. Our discussion about Fuzzy's gold. Please restrain yourself in front of Maria. I've been keeping my promise, okay? I won't get in the way of your scheming. Scheming? What's that? Whatever you're thinking, that's up to you. I have no desire to get in the way. So please, not in front of Maria. As long as I get my share, that will be enough. Your share? You started laughing in a creepy voice. Rosa had started, but Maria stared blankly. And Maria just said one thing. Wait. Who are you? Your share? Who would give that to you? All of this is mine. It all belongs to me, the Golden Witch, Beatrice. She screamed. Eva, are you alright? Eva? Eva! Eva! Hold on. Don't let go, so that I don't get taken away by someone who isn't me. Keep holding onto my hand. Don't let go. Uh-oh. When did you ever work hard? You never work hard for anything. You were always hiding in our shadow. You always run about from shadow to shadow without fighting. And yet, you really think yourself qualified to ask me for the Ushiramiya family gold? All of that is mine. It's all mine and mine alone as the head of the Ushiramiya family and the new Golden Witch successor to the name of Beatrice. Beatrice. It's Beatrice! Mama, Beatrice! Frolicking around, Maria jumped on her mother's in ecstasy. Rosa treated Maria cold-heartedly and raised her gun high. You're Nessun, right? You are Nessun, right? Run! I am no longer the one who is your sister. Then who are you? Are you going to say that you're Beatrice? That's impossible. You died 19 years ago. Yes, you were definitely dead. After all, I clearly saw your head was smashed. I can remember your inside flowing out like it was yesterday. How could you be alive right now? And how could you be alive and here now? The concept of death does not exist for the Golden Witch. The name of the Golden Witch and Beatrice will be handed down for all eternity. Maybe the Beatrice you knew met with death, but this name is mine now. Therefore, it is endless. The concept of death does not exist for Beatrice. How beautiful, Nessun. That gold has crushed you to lose the distinction between fantasy and reality. Uh-oh. What did she find in the outfit, though? Rosa, explain the outfit. And she looks younger, and she's smaller, no? You does not question that? I said, I'm not your sister anymore. Well then, As a new Beatrice, I have been tasked with my own resurrection ritual. Renov, what should I do? This is up to you, Beatrice-sama. You already have the power to make whatever you think reality. You should grow used to it if you use it a little. You worthless former sister. You should consider it an honor to have been selected as my first sacrifice as a witch. On the second twilight, I'll tear apart the two who are close with my own hands. That's brutal. Oh, the dance of a moon rabbits! It's about me. The first thing the new Beatrice wished. No, the first magic she tried to use was to suppress the limitation given to humans. In particular, gravity. She wanted to become fully aware of the transformation to a witch by being released from those shackles. As the witch and Rosa stayed as they were, the ground retreated all by itself into the distance below them. By now, their feet were no longer attached to the ground. Rosa finally realized that the ground had retreated into the distance below her, but that she and the witch has been sucking up into the rainy sky. Huh? Huh? Whoa! Oh, awesome! To humans shackled by gravity, there is nothing more. Am I reading this right? Shackled? There is nothing more unrevealing than not having their feet on the solid earth. However, to Beatrice, who had learned the joy of being released from gravity as a new witch, it was enough to cause her whole body to shake with delight. Hey, Rosa, do you remember long ago when we were small, when we used to talk about what it'd be like become? When we talk about what it'd like to become. What it'd be like to become the witches and fly around in the sky, sorry. It's come true, you know? I became a real witch and granted it for you. Stop it. Wake me up from this dream. You said it. You said that you flew through the sky in your dream. And you also said that you hadn't wanted to wake up. You were even mad at me for waking you up, right? Don't worry. You won't wake up this time, alright? Come, dance with me in the vast, rainy sky. Didn't we wish together to fly like seagulls in the sky? Who wishing to fly like seagulls in the sky? Seagulls are like scum. And escape the cramped and boring island of Rikijima? Now I'll make the dream a reality for you. Oh, time to go.